Okay, time to tackle the first dungeon. These are hard hat beetles. There is no way to outright kill them. They home in on you, and the only way to take care of them is to knock them into pits. I really do not like hard hat beetles. More Zols. And fireballs. Do not want fireballs, please. And we've got the compass. Now we can see where the chest and the nightmare are hidden. The nightmares are essentially the bosses in this game. This compass has a new feature. A tone that will tell you if a key is hidden in a room when you enter. Very handy. Indeed, if we check our pause menu, we have a little mini-map. While we can't see what the dungeon actually looks like yet, since we don't have the map, we can see where all the treasure chests are, and the boss is the little skull over there. Because you can't outright kill hard hat beetles, they always respawn when you enter the room. They are so dumb. Mr. Gels, I would have really liked some hearts. Go away. Oh, whatever. We get a small key. These are Stalfos, the orange variety. They do come in multiple, I almost just said multiple flavors. Orange flavor Stalfos. Don't know if you'd really want to lick one, but oh well. You can trick them to jumping into pits like that, which is pretty amusing. More treasure. And we have our map. Now we can see what the dungeon looks like. It seems to be shaped like something. Have a little one-way passage there that we can't get back through. More importantly, we have hearts. Now let's open this up. More Stalfos. Those are sparks. Like hard hat beetles, there's really no way to get rid of them, except for later in the game. And this is 3 of a kind. By hitting them, you pause their rotating roulette of card suits. And when you match up all 3... when you match up all 3... Come on. When you match up all 3, they are destroyed. Only way you can get rid of them, too. You found a stone beak. Let's find the owl statue that it belongs to. Oh, there's an owl statue right here. Turn aside the spined ones with a shield. Gotcha. We have a shield. We find some spined ones. I know what to do now. There's that tone I was talking about. I don't know if we've heard it yet. I'm more focused on getting this dungeon done. A treasure chest up there we can't get to. This is a mini Moldorm. Quite spastic, kind of annoying. Just be glad you can knock it down into pits. Actually, open the treasure chest. We get 20 rupees. Joy! Joy, joy indeed, because we're gonna need a lot of rupees to get that. Aww. Can't get that. We're gonna need a lot of rupees to get that shovel. This is a blade trap, but you can pretty much mess him up by putting that block in front of him. More sparks, more gels. Get around them the best we can. And so like I said, we can't really do anything about the sparks yet. Not until later in the game. Oh, I forgot to talk to you. If there's a door that you can't open, move a stone block. Yeah, I already did it. Oh. These are spike beetles, and those are those spined enemies that other owl was talking about. Turn aside the spined ones with... I just did that! Come on. Get with the game. Hello there. Another Mario cameo, everybody. Goombas. Yes, Goombas are one of the main enemies in a Zelda game. How about that? A mysterious floating heart. 2 more blade traps. Ow. Blade traps hurt. More importantly than that, though, we have the Rock's Feather. It feels like your body is a lot lighter. It's a... Bleh, bleh. I am so good at talking. Indeed, if we equip our Rock's Feather, we can jump. Ow. Thank goodness for flying hearts. And a helpful little tip. Oh, if I can make my mark. I'm very good at jumping over Goombas, apparently. Jumping on them, though. Every time you jump on a Goomba, it will always give you a heart. So, that's pretty handy. Now that we can jump, we can take shortcuts over pits. Ah, play trap! Seriously? Okay. I totally meant to do a skillful dodge there. Doesn't seem like Keese can drop Harch, which is kind of annoying. Ah! Get out of the way. You're supposed to stay in your little cubby there. I don't know. What would you call that? An alcove? Go away, Stalfos. How come bats can't give you hearts, but skeletons can? That doesn't really make sense. Go away. Go away. Oh, a piece of power. Feel energy flowing through you! Ha ha ha! Nice. Make our way up here to another Hardhat Beetle, which we can ignore. Not even pieces of power can outright destroy them. I hate you so much, Hardhat Beetle. But we get the Nightmare Key. Now we can open the door to the Nightmare's lair. Hitting the right key tends to help. Right button, right key, whatever. Go away. Go away. Oh. Thank you. Uh-oh. It's mini-boss time. And the piece of power shuts him down pretty quickly. Anyway, that was Rolling Bones. But really don't have to worry about him now. And this little what's-it is a helpful portal back to the beginning of the dungeon. Now that we took care of the mini-boss, I'd say we take one more break before we finish up this dungeon, don't you? You know, I do take the opportunity between recordings to save my game, and that's why my piece of power is gone now. But I kind of wonder if the piece of power would work on the boss. Because in reality, there's not much of a space between the boss and the mini-boss in this dungeon. I just figured that when you beat a mini-boss, that's a good breaking point. More blade traps. And a staircase. Doesn't really lead to much except some ominous hanging skeletons. Oh well. Well, anyway, it's time to tackle the first boss, Moldorm. Straight from a Link to the Past. Buzz, buzz, outsider! Moldorm is kind of a spaz. He doesn't take much to take out. You can only attack his tail. He does a lot of damage. And if he knocks you into one of those pits, you end up in that skeleton room. But that takes care of him. And we get our first heart container. We now have 4 health. The music is suddenly very pleasant. And you got the Full Moon Cello. swamp. A path opens. In the blooms. Indeed, every time you beat a boss, you get a little hint to where the next instrument is. Well, the next dungeon, I mean. Hoot, that is an instrument of the sirens. I have to admit, at first I did not believe you were the real. Well, gee, thanks. That instrument, along with the 7 others in the set, has the power to wake the windfish. You must collect them all. I was instructed to give you directions. Your next goal is north, in the Gopanga Swamp. Hoot, indeed. Though I guess we don't really need our little ominous hint if the owl tells you route right. But anyway, I think I'm gonna call it there for now. Yes, we've beaten the first dungeon, so I think that's a good stopping point. Oh, anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I managed to be entertaining, even though I stumbled all over my words, probably. And I will see you next time, when we will tackle the next dungeon. This is Sparky, with Link's Awakening 100%. I don't think I even mentioned that that's what I was calling this project, but this is Link's Awakening 100%, and I will see you next time. Sparky is signing off for now.